Korede Bello opens up on fame's dark side. Nigerian singer Korede Bello has shared a deep and introspective message about his journey of self-discovery, addressing fans who have questioned his absence from the spotlight. In a recent Instagram post, the singer reflected on the pressures of fame, stating that despite having success, wealth, and recognition, one can still feel lost. Whenever I hear or see comments like, "Where have you been?" I'm always kind of surprised. Why? Because I've been here all along with me, myself, and I, he wrote. The Godwin crooner emphasized the importance of inner peace over external validation, adding, "I'm grateful that I don't have to ask myself, Korede, where are you? For it is better for the world to ask, where have you been, than for you to ask yourself, who am I, where am I?" Korede Bello also addressed the darker side of fame, revealing that despite external success, many artists struggle with self-identity and mental well-being. Don't you know that you can be extremely rich and famous but lost inside your mind? I've come to realize that the more you connect with yourself, the less the world connects with you, he shared. The singer further explained that deep self-reflection often results in a shift in perspective and lifestyle, which may make others see you as different. You think different, you act different because you are different. They might even say, "Who do you think you are?" But this hero's journey is so necessary because you cannot truly stand out until you stand out and become outstanding. It's even the rhymes for me, stand out to become outstanding. Amazing stuff.
I mean, yeah, he did make some point about, being a human being at the same time and also being a celebrity or being in the face of entertainment or the face of cameras. At the same time, you also have to have your mental well-being in check. It's not easy, especially to have all the spotlights on you, and you have to have this constant check, constant reminder that you have to do something. There's a pressure that comes with it. So a lot of celebrities go through this. It's also important. One of the most important things I think, people need to have in such moments are loved ones. You have to have the right set of people around you. You have to have the right set of circle. If not, you just find yourself drowning in the wrong circle and the wrong people, and then for some time you'll probably not even be able to hear your voice. That's why he says you have to be able to ask yourself the question, who am I? What am I doing? What's my purpose? You need to be able to have that moment where you can hear your own voice, because when you're among so many people, so many things are happening around you, your voice will get lost. And you'll be able to hear yourself. So you need that moment of silence where you can actually listen to yourself and hear yourself. So yeah, I'm happy he's doing great. I'm happy that he's not letting the society dictate his direction, and he's dictating what he wants for himself.
So this is why I always tell people, either you're a celebrity or you're a normal person who is not popular, try to once in a while embark on a journey of self-discovery. Because a lot of people have a lot of things lined up for them, but sometimes they're wondering, what exactly am I doing? So this is when you spend time with yourself, because a lot of people have discovered a lot of things when they spend time alone with themselves. And now Korede Bello coming out to say all of this, I'm hoping that this will urge people to learn self-love, self-care, self-reflection, and what works for them. Because a lot of people do not know what works for them. They try everything, but at the end of the day, focus on what works for you and what makes you happy, because happiness is key.
I mean, when I did see the headlines and I saw a darker side of fame, I was expecting,
some tea.
Because that's what we do here, We like to give you the entertainment gist. All right, moving on the entertainment gist. Next up, Mohbad's wife, Wunmi, begs father-in-law to lay singer to rest. Wunmi, the young widow of singer Mohbad, has taken to social media to beg the public to appeal to her father-in-law, Joseph Aloba, to allow her husband's body to be buried so he can actually rest in peace. The late Mohbad died on September 12, 2023, and he was buried. However, his body was exhumed the day after for investigation purposes. His body has since been in the mortuary, as his father insists that it can only be buried after a DNA test has been done on Mohbad's son, Liam, to determine the child's paternity. In a lengthy post shared on Instagram on Wednesday, March 12, Wunmi said it's been 18 months since her husband Mohbad died, yet he hasn't been buried. She wrote, and I quote, "It has been 18 months since my husband left this world. 18 months of waking up every day to a reality I have never asked for. 18 months of missing him with every breath I take. 18 months of carrying the weight of being both mother and father to our now 23-month-old child. 18 months of struggling to exist in a world where the love of my life is no longer beside me," end quote. She claimed that her father-in-law is keeping his body in the morgue not out of grief or love, but for the attention and the money he continues to receive from people. Wunmi went on, and I quote, "To the general public, I am pleading with you. Help me ask my father-in-law to bury my husband. There is no reason, no justification for why his body is still lying in the morgue after all this time. No reason why the man I vowed to love forever has been left in cold storage, denied the dignity of a final resting place. I am not just a widow, I am a woman whose entire world was shattered in an instant. A woman forced to carry out only her grief, not only her grief, but the weight of injustice, the cruelty of people who see her pain as entertainment. A woman who is now left with no choice but to beg. Beg for my husband to be buried, beg for human decency, beg for what should have been done long ago," end quote.
This whole thing has been on for so long, and the last time Wunmi spoke, she opened up on some things, and she also still spoke about this, that Mohbad needs to be buried. We've also seen a lot of celebrities ask the question why he has still not been buried, because they've done everything they need to do. And since her father-in-law said he wanted the DNA done, she said she was ready for it. And now he's saying he wants to take his time. I don't know what's delaying, but I feel like at least so he can rest in peace, let him be buried.
Well, I mean, this case is actually very, it's sad to see it take this dimension, take this direction. For one thing, it's also sad to see that the person who seems to be wiser at this point, who seems to have wiser words, wiser thinking, is the child and not the parent. Wunmi seems to be a woman beyond her years. She seems to talk a lot out of wisdom. For some time, you know, she didn't talk. Over time, she didn't make any appearances until recently. She started making media rounds and doing appearances, and it turns out that she's actually wise beyond her years. She's saying a lot of facts here. Also, it's also against the tradition that I know in Yoruba land, in Nigeria. You know, when a child passes on before the parents, it is just right that you bury that child. Sometimes the parents don't even see the child, nothing. You bury that child, let the child go. It's against every tradition. They say you wanted DNA test, I mean, and they're ready to conduct the DNA test, and you're not doing it, but you're going on TikTok live every other time. You're going on interviews, you're saying a lot of things. What exactly do you want? Your son has passed on for over how many months? 18 months. It's only right that, you know, this thing is laid to rest. What else do you want to gain from it? What else? What sort of social media clouds do you want to gain from all of this? I think it's time to just let him go.
It's been too long. All right, moving on the entertainment news. Gangs of Lagos producers to apologize over Eyo Masquerade portrayal. A Lagos High Court has approved the settlement between the Saleko Descendants Union IDU and the producers of Gangs of Lagos over the controversial depiction of the Eyo Masquerade in the film. The film, directed by Jade Oshibere and produced by Kemi Lala Kindoju, was released on Amazon's Prime Video on April 7, 2023, and drew significant backlash for portraying Isaleko as a criminal hub and the Eyo Masquerade as a murderous gang. In response, the IDU took legal action seeking 10 billion naira in damages from Amazon and the filmmakers. On February 20th, Judge Ido Alakija ruled that the parties had agreed to settle the matter amicably. The court order requires the filmmakers and Amazon to issue formal apologies for erroneously portraying and disparaging the cultural heritage of the Eyo Masquerade and Isaleko. In exchange, the IDU and its affiliated chieftain families have agreed to withdraw all claims and legal actions and to refrain from pursuing further lawsuits related to the film. The court documents read in part, the parties agree that this in term of settlement is binding and the applicant shall not further commence, file, maintain, continue, pursue or prosecute against the respondent any complaints, claims, suit, arbitration, or other administrative or proceedings of any kind based upon or related to the subject matter. Reacting to the decision, Adeniji Kazim, chairman of the Saliko Descendants Union, said the community feels vindicated by this judgment. He also urged national and state film censors to be more vigilant in reviewing films that use cultural material.
Well, I'm just happy that this drama is almost at an end already. I mean, we saw it drag out. We saw how, you know, they came for Gangs of Lagos. Yeah, if you have to take, it's now understandable that if you have to take any culture at all,
yeah,
in Nigeria, you have to make sure that you're doing the right thing.
Yes.
Do not portray it any other way. Nollywood, unfortunately, is not Hollywood. You have to have all sorts. I mean, because like we said, you know, you watch other movies in Hollywood, you know, for some time, you see how they depicted the Russians as the bad guys. You know, in American movies, for some time as well, they depicted the Chinese people as the bad guys or the North Koreans and all that. And we didn't have any sort of rancor over it. But Nigeria is a different space where we take tribe, religion as very important things to us.
And culture.
And culture as
yes,
well as very
culture.
important things to us. So definitely, I understand where they're coming from, and I'm happy that everybody is bearing the hatchet. Right
yes, I'm actually happy with this. I'm happy this has been sorted out because growing up, I used to look forward to attending the Ayo Festival. A lot of people from all over the world actually travel to Nigeria just to attend the Ayo Festival. And what did it for me was the hat, the mantle they held, and the way they greeted each other when they strike it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it was so many things. And then it held a lot of memories for me. So that happening in the movie, some people understand it's a movie, but then there are people who have never come across the Ayo. And then they believe that that would now portray the Ayo as something terrible. So they stood up for what they were worth, and now this has happened. Well, congratulations to all parties involved, and I hope this has been doused. And on that note, we say that's all we can take on the entertainment news today. We will be back shortly after this time out, guys. Keep it locked.
You know, say since when my husband died, I never throw away this clothes. I talk say na only better person I go give. And see, as I see you, I don't know say I be better person. Now why I say make I give you, may it change.
Yeah.
Test time now.
Make a test them.
No bother yourself.
It fits me.
Correct. You like him, Abi?
Why I no go like him? Look at now. Where they go now?
You not go put am for nylon.
Nylon for no worry. Keep the nylon.
You don't need them.
No, no.
Oh yeah, now we'll go see later.
Thank you. No problem.
Rono.
Madam, contact. No, the waist not to size me like that. I not to like them. Even the leg, they hold down. Yeah. Thank you. Let's I will go see you.
Mommy, see you.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
For die today.
Like this can be useful. Come for camera. Small river like it can be useful for many things, like bringing the fish. Mama.
Now, wow. So let's talk about the last video. The reporter was on his own by the water saying, this stick, you can use it too. And then he sees something that looks like a crocodile. Even cameraman, pick race, like cameraman tumbled everything. Like, what's going on? Did they fear? Are you not the one teaching us that when you see a crocodile, you take the stick and you do like this? So why is the cameraman not doing his job? He has just one job. Record and let him teach us how to take care of crocodile. Oga, where you move? Simple job you cannot do. And then the first kid, I love that guy. He said if I die. So, J. Paul, imagine if someone you actually really like gives you camo and says, oh, she actually bought this for you and all of that. Will you take it?
Camo.
Yes, camo pants.
It depends on what country she's buying it.
In Nigeria?
No, she doesn't love me. Nah, she doesn't love me. OJ can tell you a story of camo.
Oh, Oh, really? He has a story. Oh, my goodness.
Yes. Don't worry, Oja, I'll keep it safe.
Sounds interesting. After you told us he has a story, now we'll press him to tell us. Because I'm like, how do you give me camo? That's for your late husband.
No,
And
it's a death sentence if you're wearing camo in Nigeria. Don't try it.
my
don't
dear,
advise you
I'm
to try it.
just really happy for this guy because he has sharp eyes. He sighted them from afar. And he turned back. Imagine if that gate had locked from inside. It would be done for. Even greeted them when you might say, my Oga, well done. All right, on that note, I say it is time for social views. So get ready to release the bad vibes with great laughter as we explore some of the most outrageous moments from the world of social media. Are you ready, Mr. Flames?
Let's check it out.
Okay, we'll start with this one. Imagine, this one, our imagination. It says, imagine calling me to tell me a whole story just to borrow $20 and then boom, I don't even have it.
Wow. Like you should have started with the $20 first. Like, bro, before I tell you this story, I
You
beg.
get money?
You get $20.
Exactly.
Not tell me the story for like 1 hour. And then at the end, that's a waste of time.
I don't get money. We said they find helper. Don't chase my helper. Oh, I need money. At the end of the day, at least I enjoy sweet story. All right, so this is amazing. You can see these two different pictures. You can see this little puppy chasing this hippopotamus. And then you can see this puppy coming back to tell his story. And then they asked, why were you chasing that rhino? And he responds, yeah, I was drunk that day. Because on a normal day, if he sees a rhino, he's going to pick race. Like, what exactly gave him that courage? Wait till you chop.
You know, say sometimes you get the kind of thing where go they pursue you. And you know, this thing on a normal day is not supposed to pursue me. But you will run because you know that something is wrong here. That's why the rhino was running.
So the rhino was depressed.
No,
Is that why I was
felt,
hungry?
No, there's a spirit with this dog today. Let me run. But yeah, it happens.
So dogs have spirits. Maybe we should ask Ngoje since he has dogs at home. He'll be able to help
I'm
us.
not there.
Let's move on already. Hey, I don't know why people are looking for trouble today on this social view, but this one says, which eyes you they take look me so? Which eyes you take they look me so? Because I come out from hotel. Make I no go charge my phone again. I'll be waiting safe. So this one reminds me of a skit that we've shown on this show before. And it was of a man who wanted to pay for traffic, but he didn't have enough coins. And the closest shop to him was a XXX video store. So apparently he came out, he saw a lady and a daughter, he went to school with the lady, and they were talking, and then someone comes out of the store saying, oh, you forgot your wallet. And they're like, don't judge. So now it's coming out of a hotel because lights no dey the whole environment. There's no light in the whole environment. And then it's like, the hotel, they put on their generator. Let me charge my phone. But now you saw him coming out of hotel and you are using side eye to look at him. What happened?
I mean, it's not just hotel. Nigeria is a place where you go to a pharmacy and you want to buy, you want to buy a condom and
they look you like this.
You have to first buy like toothpaste. You buy
vitamin C and
you buy other
paracetamol.
things because you don't want to look like that's why you came. But yeah, that's Nigeria for you.
If you want to protect yourself, you can always go and buy it straight. Don't look at anybody. Please be safe. Thank you very much. Moving on, you can see Sophia is in severe pains. And this one is between teacher and Ajala. The teacher says, what is metabolism? Ajala says, three roasted plantains, sir. And teacher is like, what? Because Ajala just translated metabolism as Yoruba word. Metabolism. Metabolism.
I see what he did there. Metabolism. So
yes.
Metabolism.
Roasted plantain. 3. So he said, three roasted plantains, sir.
I
Hey!
get it. It actually makes points. He has a point there.
Because at the end of the day, when you ask that, why did you call it that? He will say, I had metabolism. So it's not his fault. Ajala, you know book, but you need to concentrate more and listen and ask her which language. Is it English or Yoruba? Before you answer the question. Okay, let's take this one before we go at D_baby girl says, cooking for man is sweet, sha. You're wearing his oversized designer shirt and slide with no on, asking, baby, poundo or semo after making that egusi or eforivo soup with a big smile on your face. And then at Adewi_Wojo Ade now asks, now someone get carry my Puma shirt come out too. And at Afiza W say, Woju, I'm not the only girl cooking for you. My dukes. So let me do my victory dance. Oh, I'm going to do Chef Dami dance. All these men, there was a cut. All these men, there was a cut. Hey, social media.
I mean, I was going to say
forget.
the problem is not the food. You are wearing designer shirts to cook. That's the problem there. But now there's another problem that came up.
So the problem is not that she's wearing the designer shirt. Because it shows that the guy has only designers.
Well, you can still come out of it.
Clothes to cook for him.
You can still come out of it. I can't tell you what to say, but you can come out of it.
Ah!
Yeah.
J-Po and King go J.
No. It's just brothers looking out for brothers. Just, that's all.
So how will he come out? When there was a cut, you want to come out. They have cut you. She's not the only one. Woju, look at the face.
Don't worry about
you.
it.
There was a cut. Woju, you have been caught. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Social View. Yes, we will be back shortly. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Kasongo ye Mombari nanga Kasongo mbona wewe Songa libala Hey Rono Oh yeah Sauce. Hey Jesus Christ of Nazareth Jay. What?
Peace is for the weak. Problems make me stronger. And I want problems, always.
Say they wise. Okay.
God have mercy upon us.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Throwback Thursday and we've come to the end. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I had fun, going back memory lane. We hope you had fun.
I had fun, no.
Yeah,
I had
you did?
mad fun.
Yeah, definitely. It was worth it. We should definitely do this again. It will be Throwback Thursday next week Thursday, but tomorrow we have Friday and we have so many amazing things in stock for you. My name is J-Paul, Mr. Flames. Let me take out the shade so you see it. Yeah, freshest boy on the block, no time to check the clock. And I did this with the one, the only Kitty Kata of Kate Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, have yourself an amazing day. Make sure to share some love, show somebody some love out there. Give somebody a hug and have yourself a beautiful, beautiful day ahead. See you again tomorrow. Same place, same time, same station. Don't touch that dial. Let's get it.